I told the lady at the cancer place when they were cutting the cancer
Thank
out.
you. Bye.
I told him at
Where
that.
is that bike parked? No.
Yeah, over in my shop. I told the lady at the cancer place, or that the when they cut out the cancer, I said, "That's a big vein. What? You just going to leave that vein the top and going along the top of that hole?" And she said, "Yeah, just don't break it."
I'm trying to think I can diplomatically tell you this. It's like, there's some people that are like, they're going to leave it there because they don't want to get into it, so it's going to bleed all over the place. And there's other people that say, no, ligate it so it doesn't bleed all over the place later and cause you problems.
Well, the first time they cut the cancer out of it, the first time,
Uh-huh.
I didn't even make it to the parking lot, and I started bleeding like crazy. And I went back up there, and then they just burned it, cauterized it more.
Yeah.
And
Now, cautery is great to take it out of the immediate problem. So if you're in a field, you can keep it dry. But if you use cautery to try to permanently keep it dry, you're going to be in trouble because
Yeah.
it'll just the little clots come off the end of the cautery and then it starts bleeding again. So
yeah. Well, I thought my pickup was leaking oil,
and it was oil. It was
and it
out
was
of your
blood.
arm. It was out of
And
your
when I
arm.
pulled my arm out of the motor, it was just squirting blood like a dang water hose, and I thought, dang, that ain't oil, that's blood.
Is that hurting you?
Huh?
Hurting?
Oh, it's all right. Go ahead. Ow!
Now we're finished up.
Shit.
We didn't see any bleeding, so I just want to get all the way around it.
Yeah, that's fine.
They were laughing earlier today. I was talking about putting stitches on. I hadn't had stitches when I was a kid. I only had once, but a lot of times as an adult, you're in the business. They always say, "Oh, you don't need the numbing medicine. Let me just put these in for you."
Well, us old tattooed up bikers, we're used to stitches and bull. My wife calls us our organ donors or whatever.
It hurting.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I've just got a couple more knots to tie it off.
Yeah, you don't want to cut it in two, do you?
No, you want to go all the way around it and be able
Just
to like
tie
it.
it
Yeah,
off?
just tie it off. And sometimes you don't. Well, that's the problem. You never know how deep it goes, so you got to get a guess. And usually, you can sort of feel if in the backside. That's why I was pushing the needle through slow. You can feel that you're going through a different kind of tissue, and then you back away and go down lower. But that's the problem is you don't have the 3D rear perspective on the thing. This suture Prolene, it's very, slick. So you have to put a lot of knots in it because it's not going to probably the top knots or two will not probably.
I like
stay
the
down.
color blue.
Yeah, it's kind of fancy, not that black stuff. Okie doke.
All right.
And we'll put a